Hi everyone, welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're returning. Today I am doing a VR to Feeding Your Soul 1212 and the hashtag show us your decks. And without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so this is a fun tag, and I've been meaning to do it for well over a month now, or 3 weeks. I'm going to try and say less in this video. I'm speaking that into existence. So, the first prompt is a deck you want to use, but for whatever reason hasn't seen any playtime on your desk. And I am going with Slavic Legends. I've had this since May, and I normally, when I get new decks, I bring them out and play with them right away. I've been getting new decks at a rate of like 5 to 7 a month. So, and I don't actually know how many I have right now. I'm not counting at the moment. I had originally set a goal not to exceed 25 decks in 25, and then the government happened, and I decided buying tarot decks was cheaper than meth. So, I have not played with this deck yet. It is going to be in my rotation probably next month. I have a little TV cart that I keep near me on the couch, and I keep a few decks in there. So right now what I have is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I have the Witch's Wisdom, which I'm working through on Lisa's channel. But the guidebook really pissed me off, so I haven't worked with it in about a week. And I am using my Spirit Song Tarot deck to go through her book, Unlocking the Tarot. So those are the 3 decks I have on my cart right now. And I keep Sassy Dragons in my purse. So, next month, Sassy Dragons will probably get rotated out with my mini UJT, and I will maybe have finished Unlocking the Tarot, and I will have either finished with Witch's Wisdom or I will have given up on it. Either way, unsure. So, this is prompt number 1. A deck you want to use, but for whatever reason hasn't seen any playtime on your desk. The 12th deck from the right on your tarot shelf, and I don't really have anything. So my decks are kind of all over the place. I have a little corner shelf I keep them on, but I only keep like 4 decks at a time. I've shown just about everything on this channel already. So I'm just gonna grab one out of the pile that I don't think, yeah. All right, I didn't use this for any other prompts. So this I got from my friend Tracy. It's the Supernatural Tarot, and we're gonna call this the 12th deck on the right. I don't know that this is a popular deck, but I'm sure it's one a lot of people have seen. The Impala as the Chariot, Benny as Strength, Bobby as the Hermit. Like, there's just so many good ones. Donna as Justice, Castiel as the Hangman, Death as Death, Jody as Temperance, Lucifer as the Devil. It's just, it's kitsch and I really like it. And I am going to get the Buffy Tarot as well. I just haven't yet, and I want to get the big one of that one. Why? For the LOLs. For the LOLs. So this was prompt number 2, the 12th deck from the right on your shelf. Prompt number 3 is a deck you're thinking of rehoming, and I don't have any right now. I'm still in my full-on deck goblin stage, and I don't think it's fair to own a deck for less than a year before rehoming it when you're so new, as I am. So if people who are more experienced to get a deck and immediately go, oh, nope, not for me, more power to you. I just don't think it's fair because I'm so new and I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm not rehoming any decks. However, I have decided that when I do decide to rehome decks, I am going to do like a blind date with an oracle or tarot, and I will give them away or sell them on my channel. So I'm excited about that, actually. I just don't have any yet. A deck I don't store in its original box and why. Where is it? All right. Witch's Wisdom. So right now I keep Witch's Wisdom in this pouch, for this wrap, and it fits the guidebook, it fits the deck, and I can just throw this in my purse and take it with me. And I've been taking it with me places a lot because I'm trying to study it with Lisa's channel, and I will say this deck makes it hard to study. The overall feeling right now is that it's very frustrating. So that is one I don't keep in its original box for the time being. A deck with more or less than 78 cards. All right, I haven't shown this on my channel yet. I haven't used it yet. I haven't paired it with anything yet, but this is the 52 card deck of the Prairie Majesty Oracle, and it's a pretty popular deck on YouTube. But I really liked kind of these key questions and keywords, and then matching up with a animal or insect. I really liked it. So that was prompt number 5, a deck with more or less than 78 cards. And a deck with a cloud on the box. I went with Cozy Witch Tarot. It is the only deck I think I own with a cloud on the box. So there are clouds through the window there. And this is a very popular deck. I don't think I need to open it up and show it. I've also shown it on my channel several times. A deck I've never shown on my channel before. Well, I've shown them all now because I just did a haul video. But maybe this needs to come out before the haul video. Well, this is my newest deck. So we're going to say I haven't shown this on my channel before. And this is the OG, This Might Hurt. Why did I need the OG version? I don't know. I just didn't like the mass market one. So I got this secondhand. And it is lovely. I like the cardstock. I like the art. I'm very excited to use it. So this is prompt number 7, a deck I've never shown on my channel. All right. A deck with another animal besides a lion in the strength card. All right, Spirit Song has the African elephant. So this is prompt number 8, a deck with another animal besides a lion in the strength card. And Spirit Song Tarot has the elephant. And that took me a minute to find. A deck that comes in a box inside another box. I don't have one of those yet. So I will be skipping this prompt. I do not own a deck that had a box come inside another box. A deck that would not appear in your top 10 favorites. As of right now, I'm going to go with Bonefire. And this will eventually get moved to a pouch because it has this stupid side-by-side box situation here. I just haven't worked with this deck a whole lot, and it's super glossy. Someone wrote on it a lot, so it needs some cleaning up. I'm excited to work with this, but it does need a little TLC before I do. So I'm going to go with that one. And I might get the second edition and see if I like it more, because I know it's more of a matte cardstock. It has the red edging. Some of the cards are different, I believe. So I might get that one and compare the two, and then rehome the one that I'm not jiving with. But that'll be for a later date. A deck I associate with the color green. I was going to say Spirit Song, but then I edged it blue this morning. So, and I've already shown this one. So this one is going to go for 2 prompts, but the Children of Astara. The box is green. The representation of the cards are plants and flora. So I'm going to choose this one. I realize it's cheating, but a secondhand, pre-loved, pre-owned, or thrifted deck. That's like half of my decks. I'm going to go with the Anna K. This is a mass market version. I bought It has this stupid side-by-side box situation here. There's a card left in there, but it's just gonna stay. So it was well cared for, but this is a really dramatic deck. I don't use it very often, but I like having it. So this is the Anna K Tarot. This is actually the first used deck that I bought. It was like way back in February. And I'm really glad I bought it used. Not because buying it from Anna K herself isn't a good option, and it is. So if any of you are looking for Anna K Tarot and you can't find either the indie edition that's out of print or the mass market that's out of print, she does sell them from her own website. And I think they're just more matte cards. I'm not sure if they come with a guidebook, but that is an option. This is one of my favorite world cards. So this is my very first pre-loved deck. A deck in your collection with the most used guidebook. And this is going to be Lightseers. And you guys are probably tired of seeing this deck on my channel, but I own the big Tarot for Lightseers book, and I use that for everything. So it's one of my main reference guides when I'm reading tarot, especially if I'm at home. If I'm not at home, I don't lug it everywhere with me, but that is one of the best guidebooks for people who are learning, who don't want to do the RWS. I highly recommend Lightseers. It is an RWS themed deck, but for me, the meanings of the cards really didn't start hitting until I started working with the Lightseers. A deck with water on the box. My mini UJT. This deck is so cute. Oh look, the Nine of Water is right here. And that's what's on the box. So I love this deck. It's so cute. It fits my little hobbit hands really well. Lisa Pepez created it. So, a deck with water on the box. I keep putting all my decks back and then filming a VR and then getting all my decks out again. The last prompt is a deck with your most favorite card ever and why. And I'm going to go with Sassy Dragons. I've talked about my favorite card before, but I'm going to do it again. If I can find it. I started from the back this time. Why can't I find it? There it is. This is a bonus card. I didn't know it was in the deck until I pulled it, but now it lives in the deck. And I really feel this card. At any given point, this card really embodies who I am as a person. Also, the dragon with his little dragon puppies, adorable. So this has been a VR, and not a very good one, to Feeding My Soul 12/12 and the Show Me Your Decks tag. So yeah, I filmed 2 videos today. Hopefully I'll get both up this week. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out. And if you are unaware, I created my own tag called Deck Personalities. And I would really love it if people would do that tag. It's really fun. I've gotten a couple responses so far, but I just wanted to remind people that it's out there and you can go look at the responses. I created a playlist of the VRs to that tag. That's on my channel. That is something I shamelessly stole from Mystic Man. She did that with her shopping my decks tag, and I thought that was brilliant. So I did the same thing because something mimicry is the highest form of flattery, or whatever the saying is. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.